Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Samantha.
Lisa, guess what we're doing this week?
Right now, guess what we're doing right now?
We're probably in Betty. No, we're
No,
probably in the lake.
We're probably in the lake because it's so hot, right? It's gotten hot in here.
Yeah.
But that's all we can say because the rest of the song makes no sense.
No.
Right? Because we not like that.
No, we are not.
We not like that, right? Yeah.
All right. So we're at the lake. So what does that mean for you guys, for the friends of the podcast?
Well, it still means you're getting a podcast.
It does.
But I think we need to explain the challenges that we encountered our first week at the lake.
It was really hot.
The Wi-Fi does not really
Oh my
work.
God. Yes, sorry. I got a brand new phone and I thought, it's going to work.
I pressured you to get a phone, right? Because your phone from last year was a piece of crap.
You bullied me into getting
I kind
a
of
phone.
did, right? Because I'm like, if you just get a better phone, you'll be so much happier.
Bitch.
At the lake. And your phone, it let you down.
It sucks. It still sucks.
Still suck. It's still the same.
It's still the same. It still doesn't it occasionally gets a text if it's sitting in the right spot in the cabin, if I'm in the woods.
Just right. Taking a pee out by the bush.
Even when we're in Dorantosh, it doesn't like to take pictures, nor does it like to send pictures.
That's your phone's biggest issue. Your phone was being a bitch.
Your phone was
it was like, screw you bitches. There'd be no pictures going back and forth. We were taking some good pictures and it was like, I'm like, hey, I'm going to send it to you. Oh, no, apparently you're going to get it in a week.
In a week.
When you're at home and nobody cares.
So typically, we have recorded at the lake.
Yes.
We cannot do it this time.
We can't.
Sorry, guys. We had not great internet before.
Yeah, and hopefully by now you've seen a couple Facebook lives. Hopefully by now,
even the Facebook live from the cabin wasn't great.
When we watched it back, it's like, wow, we just froze.
Yeah, we looked bad.
But maybe Sam, hopefully, you know what? This is. If I have my magic 8 ball, dear magic 8 ball, did we do a Facebook live in the car before we got out of Wi-Fi, before we got into the park where the trees killed the Wi-Fi? Shake, shake, shake. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
I believe we've done a Facebook live from Dorantosh.
Yes, right?
Weren't we standing by a bus or something?
There was a party bus or something.
Yeah, it was a party for one.
But who knew that party bus was outside of that party bar that makes the amazing wings?
Oh, yeah, We might have to grab some on the way.
Oh, yeah, right? Let's just take wings. We need a week's worth of chicken wings.
That's actually perfect.
Right? That's really perfect, right? There's supper. That'd be awesome.
That's not a bad idea.
No,
not a bad idea.
So that's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping happens. Hopefully I'm chocolate brown by now.
Wow. I'm hoping I haven't turned beet red by now.
I'm hoping that I am not using as much sunscreen as I did the last time by now.
Oh God, stop it.
You know
I'm still damaged from the sun. I don't know
still
how
have a
I
bit
got more
I know.
burnt than you.
Because I kept applying because that's all because you've traumatized me with that. You've PTSD'd it in my head.
No, okay, you had a bad foot thing last year?
I sunburnt my foot, right? Normally
bad.
when it's just arms and legs, nobody cares except all of a sudden you started caring.
No, I care.
Right? And I'm like, it's just arms and legs.
All right.
Oh my goodness, right?
All right.
So hopefully by now I'm chocolate brown with a watch mark to prove it. Thank God the Fitbit can go in the water. Right?
Yep, that's true.
You know, that's what I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that my tan is better than what it was the last time.
Yes.
I was a little disappointed.
Because it's the last time.
This is the last time.
It is the last time.
This is the end of our summer, technically.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Even though I think people will probably drag it out till October.
They will if the weather's nice, but...
If it stays like this, holy smokes.
I know. But you know what? I don't want it to be like this when it's supposed to be sweater weather.
Well, it's a tough transition.
Right? It is. It's tough when you know it's sweater weather and it's still hot.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
And the world is telling you it's sweater weather now and you need to wear your sweater.
Uh-huh.
But the sun is saying, it's hot. It's still hot, hot, hot. So what are we doing? What are we giving them?
We are giving them a best of. So we have gone back into, I don't know, a couple years ago.
We've gone way, way back.
We've gone way back, and then we've done some earlier stuff. So we've taken out some little nuggets of fun.
And you know what? It's funny because I love a best of because it just reminds me, Samantha, of how ridiculous we really are. Like we are, boy, some of the things that you have talked about are
really
just crazy.
Me.
Yeah.
Me? Hi. I can catch a tuna.
Right? Yeah, I can catch a tuna.
You can't, but whatever.
I can catch a tuna.
Whatevs.
You're just fishing.
I'm not fishing.
That's all you got to do is fish and catch a tuna.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're fishing.
I was surprised, though, that there's no tuna in our lake.
You have no clue what would be in a Saskatchewan lake.
No, I just thought it would be tuna. It was the HHG that broke that news to me.
It's like a pickerel, or I don't know, like maybe a pickerel, or what else did we catch in Diefenbaker? It'd be very similar to, yeah, you could catch trout. Yeah. Like it's probably very similar to Lake Diefenbaker.
I think
Why am I talking about this? You don't care. You don't care about fish.
I think we should try and catch. Let's try and catch one fish.
I'm not catching anything. I don't fish.
I will be the fisherman.
Nope. I'm not fishing.
Let's just get in the canoe.
Nope.
And
Hells to the no.
There's places where we can fish.
There's places
and we will catch a fish.
I'm not doing any of that.
Because there's
Why
fish.
do I always sound so horrible? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
I know. You're not doing any of the things that people like to do up at the lake. Fish? No. Canoe? No. Paddle boat? No.
No.
You want to go tubing? No.
No.
Right?
I just broke a body part. I have no desire to keep doing that.
Well, you can't break a body part fishing.
No.
I'm going to think about it. I'm going to try and wear you down. I hope by now I've worn you down.
Nope, you probably haven't.
That's what I'm going to hope.
Okay, so we're going to go.
But enjoy the best of because we've enjoyed making all of these clips and having all of these fun conversations.
We have immensely. So, have a great week.
Some of you, hang on, before you could just wrap it up.
What? In my brain, I hear John going, wrap it up, you two.
Well, you know what? In my brain, I don't hear him. Okay. I turned him off. I don't hear him right now. But here's the thing, Samantha, right? Is that we probably have some listeners that are maybe never even going to heard of some of these clips. They're so old.
Oh, that's true.
So enjoy your trip down memory lane to those who've heard and are rehearing. Mm-hmm. And to those of you who are maybe hearing it for the first time, it might make you want to go back through and have a listen.
Check out the last 3 years.
Check out the last 250 episodes. They're all crazy, full of clips like that.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. All right.
Have fun.
Let
us know what you think of the best of.
Right? There'll still be stuff. There'll be lots of fun stuff.
We'll still do stuff, but we'll come back the following week with a brand new episode. So we'll see you in a week.
All right. Samantha.
You're such a bitch.
I am not being a bitch. And you know what? Out of all the things in the whole wide world, what I am not is that. I am not.
You are so self-righteous
I can
right now. You're so self-righteous.
I am not a bitch. I am not. There's not one person that could actually ever say that I am that.
Samantha, are your notes organized? I am the organizer of our notes.
No, you're not.
I am organized.
Look at my notes are organized.
No, only after I tell you what is organized.
Yeah, because I am creative, so my mind creatively just comes up with the creative. My creative mind.
Don't even start.
Okay,
because you know what else I got a bone to pick with you
Tell
about?
Me. What?
Why the hell is the HHG's husband your screensaver on your phone? You creepy, creepy woman.
It's not creepy.
You're creepy.
It's not creepy.
And there's a heart. You drew a heart. What are you doing?
I heart Bryce. This is more up my alley, right? And I thought of you, right? I'm always thinking of you. Always thinking, as a friend, how can I help make Sam's life better and easier? And I came up with it. Sheet pan chicken.
Uh-huh.
Right? All you're going to do, Samantha, is you're going to cook your chicken breasts on a cookie sheet. and you're going to put your potatoes and carrots on the same cookie sheet. And that's a perfect meal for you because it's only one dish. And I think even you will wash it. Right? So I thought of you. I'm like, oh my God, that screams Sam. One dish. I guess if you wanted, you could eat off it too.
What? No, probably not.
That might be hot on your lap.
It might be.
Right? But it's called sheet pan chicken.
Okay.
You're welcome. Did you know that people are carving pineapples instead of pumpkins?
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they.
Like, what's that about?
That's got nothing to do with fall.
No, right? Not at all. Like
zip.
Like, do you think it's just that, like experimental? Like what would possess somebody?
Because people are bored, and it's like, yeah, I get that you're bored, but do you have to like be super strange and carve a pineapple?
Why don't you then, if you're that bored and you don't want to carve a pumpkin, why don't you just color a picture of one, or don't partake in the exercise?
Like you can't. Okay, so when you carve a pumpkin, you can gut it, and then you can put a light inside of it.
Yeah,
and you can be like cool and spooky and stuff. Are you like doing that to a pineapple?
Well, yeah. How do you like? It doesn't have guts.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't have guts. And how do you make eyes? You'd have to like. It's so much more work, I think.
So much more work.
Like, it just doesn't even, I don't even see the correlation. Like, I could see people saying, oh, I'm bored of a pumpkin and we're going to do like a cantaloupe. Okay. Right?
No, I don't understand a cantaloupe either.
Or a honeydew. No, I could see it though. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm not saying I would do it. Samantha, listen.
Okay, then fine. Get all crazy. Throw in a squash.
Yeah, you could do a squash.
Watermelon.
You could do a watermelon. You could do a watermelon.
Let's just get crazy.
Right?
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, for sure. You could. You're just so protective because it's your beloved holiday.
Hi. Yes, it's a freaking pumpkin.
Right?
Leave
Don't mess with it, right? It was just a simple question.
Hi, Joan. How you doing?
I love rock and roll. Okay, it was a simple question. All I said to you was, I'm going to get my hair cut and colored tomorrow. Do I need to match the hair color to my new eyeliner?
No.
That's all I was asking.
And then I said, are you trying to be a tramp?
And I said, no, I'm trying to go for a little more Joan Jett-ish / Pat Benatar. I'm looking for my little inner 80s rocker. Can you just answer the question? Is my eyeliner too dark? That's all I want to know.
It's brown.
It's brown.
It could never go too dark.
Okay. But it's not a chestnut.
Well, you're not a whore.
I'm not.
You're not a whore.
I'm not.
You should be fine.
I should be okay.
You'll be fine.
I just look in the mirror and I'm just like, every day.
No, all of a sudden I just want to sing like Joan Jett.
I know, right? And
I love rock and roll.
Right? And do you go scrounging in the garbage like a raccoon? Because that's what your eyes are looking a little bit like. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is.
Love is a battlefield.
Love. Come on, baby. Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Right? Fire away. Yeah. So there. All that for one simple question. As I pulled down the little mirror in Betty to look and see, right? Because even though we're not live, it's just me and you. Still want to look my best. And I pulled down because I woke up with 2 zits today. One on my chin. And do you ever get the zit in the crease of your nose?
Sometimes.
Wow, that's a bitch, eh?
It's a bitch.
Ouch. That reminds you of all the bad things right there.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to squeeze it.
No. Leave it alone.
I'm not leaving it alone.
Leave it alone.
I'm not walking around with it looking white and yucky. That's pretty. You wake up at it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I got that and you want me to leave it alone?
Yeah, well, you know.
No thank you.
I'm just saying.
This is what I learned this week in my cooking shows. I learned that pancetta is just like bacon, but it's not smoked.
Yes, because it's thinly sliced. Hey?
Yeah. So here's the thing. My girl, Valerie Bertinelli, right? You know, my friend Val.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So I was watching her cooking show and, she was making the pancetta and that's what she was saying, right? Is that it's just tastes just like bacon, but not smoked. And then I thought, are we missing out?
You'll never eat it.
Why?
Because it's not thick like bacon.
It sounds classy though.
Oh, it's super classy, so it's definitely not you.
No, super classy. That is me. That is me, Samantha.
Spoken like the woman who eats Katie and hot dogs like they're going out of style.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can be unclassy too if I need to be. But I'm just saying, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, listen to this, okay? Pancetta. It sounds classy.
It's very classy.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering if we're missing out.
Well, I'm surprised that you're even thinking of potentially trying something you've never had before. Because I believe your mantra is, if I haven't tried it by now, why bother?
Yeah, I'm not missing out. Only reason I'd be willing to try it is because she cut it up, she cooked it in the oven, then she cut it up and it just looked like bacon bits.
Do you guys remember the rhyme that goes, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring?
Do you remember the rest of it?
He bumped his head. No. I remember up to bump his head.
He's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He bumped his head and went to bed and didn't wake up in the morning. That's just up there with my ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children are alone. It's the exact same. That's just a bad song. Right?
I think all the fairy tales and nursery rhymes and all of that
had the main character dying.
Bad.
Had the main character dying, right? Yeah. He bumped his head, went to bed, and didn't wake up in the morning.
Oh my God.
I know, eh? Isn't that crazy? So he did.
He did.
And you're singing that to like a little lullaby. Or it's
raining,
it's like what
pouring.
Is that? What is that lullaby, that rockabye baby? When the bough breaks, the baby will fall. Right? Like, again, right? That's not a nice one to sing.
The cradle will fall. Yeah, that's bad too.
Not a nice one, right? I don't think nursery rhymes from our youth are the way to go. I don't think they should be brought back. Don't bring them back.
Baby shark do.
Yes, bring that back. Baby shark do. Mommy shark do. Mommy shark. Yes, there's not enough. That's the thing, right? Is I feel that this is, you know what? This is going to blow your mind, Samantha.
Uh-oh.
I think that COVID-19 would have been best handled with a side of Baby Shark.
Oh.
Right? Because just think about it, right? Everybody's all stressed out with the COVID. Baby Shark doesn't stress you out. Everybody just stops and has fun.
And everybody's doing the action.
And even though Mommy Shark do, and you're doing the actions like Mommy's biting, but we're not saying Mommy's biting. If that was a song in the 70s, Mommy's chopping off your head, do. Mommy's biting off your leg, do. That's what that song would be. Yeah. This, right? We leave it up to you.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my God.
Never enough Baby Shark in the world.
That's bad, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Lisa.
How you doing, Samantha?
I'm doing great, Lisa.
You know what? I'm practicing my impersonation of you are the weakest link. I'm all about a game show right now, hey? I'm all about a game show.
Oh my God.
And I love that game show. Mm-hmm. And I know we're talking about it later on, but my mind is completely enthralled in Dear Jane Lynch. You don't need to act that part out quite as much as what you do. Right? You are the weakest link. Right? That's what she does, right? She gets her face all...
Oh my God.
Right?
Do you remember the lady who did it the first time?
Yeah, Ann Robinson.
She was awesome.
She was... You can't... That's the thing, right? Is that we can't recreate her. Right? Like we can't.
She was so
right?
mean.
We can't recreate Regis.
No.
It's Reg, right? You can't, you just can't.
You can't recreate any of that.
You can't recreate these people, right? Mm-mm. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching Game of Games for the new, Ellen had her premiere yesterday.
Yes, I saw that.
I didn't mind it. What'd you think?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
No.
No? No. Are you anti-Ellen?
No, sometimes I don't like that stuff.
Sometimes I need a good game show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I like other types of game shows.
I know you do.
Poppin' Fresh seemed antisocial, but Doughboy, he just wants to be liked.
Right? You just want to poke him in his little belly and have him go, hee hee. Right? That's all that name's asking for. Right? Last week we solved the issue with the walrus. Today we just solved the world's dilemma with the Pillsbury Doughboy. You know what, Samantha? Maybe we actually are teaching people things. I don't know. Right? Maybe in 2021 we're going to have to relook at that. Maybe we're going to become a very informal information type of podcast.
I think we're going to have to rethink it, Lisa.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hi, friends of the podcast. I got you. I never change it up. Yes, I caught you. I caught you off guard. Right? I just said to you, I'm going to start talking about this, and I knew you'd never even see it coming. How you doing, Samantha?
not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
I gotta talk to you about something.
Oh, what?
Here's my thing. Here's my thing, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you know how we always bitch and complain about how much we pay for food?
Yes.
And how much stuff costs?
Yes.
Okay. Did you
What?
know?
There's another one?
There's another. My tea was $3.10.
Yes, it was. As
Okay.
like my pop was.
But I get pop.
But I got a refill.
But tea is water. Tea is 99% water, which is free in most restaurants, and a tea bag, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start bringing my own.
You should.
I never ever have tea with supper, but I was cold.
Yes.
So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have a tea.
Yes.
Right? And I just went with just the basic, like low grade
Red Rose.
red rose. Not the Tetley. Because the Tetley, that's fancy tea, hey? The Tetley, when you think of teas, red rose or Tetley. Red rose, you think grandma's tea.
Grandma's
And
tea.
it came over with those little toys in it.
Yeah.
Right? Tetley, you think Tetley. British.
I think British.
And I didn't get the Earl Grey because I think perfume. I think it tastes like perfume. Didn't get the herbal.
Okay, herbal or herbal?
I don't think it's herbal.
With a silent H.
I don't think it's silent unless it's herbs. And it's
Oibs.
herbs.
It's oibs.
Herbs and spices. Then I think
It's
herbs.
herbs.
Or is it herbs?
It's like, no, it's not herbs.
I think it depends. It's not
It's
herbs.
herbs.
Yeah, with like when you think of Kentucky Fried Chicken and the Colonel's secret herbs and spices.
Yeah, it's not
Herbs.
herbs.
But
Herbs.
if you think of
Herbs.
but if you think of
seems
the
weird.
soul band from the 70s, Peaches and Herbs. Right? Remember that band? Peaches and Herb.
Oh my
That was like a
God.
band. I think they sang like some bad 70s soul song. I think if I recall.
Oh my God.
So that's all I'm saying.
No, it's peaches and cream.
That's corn. It's corn. It wasn't a band from the 70s. It's corn. It's a type of corn, peaches and cream.
Oh my God.
Samantha, I know that because I have the cans in my cupboard.
No, I know, but okay, never mind.
No, there was a band called Peaches and Herb. Peaches and Herbs. Peaches and Herb or something.
Herbs?
Like Ashford and Simpson. They were like that. They were like that group.
Oh my God.
They were like that band.
The fact that your brain remembers that,
Yeah.
that's pretty amazing.
I think they sang, "You can ring my bell, ring my bell." I don't know. I'm just making that shit up now. How excited was I when we were in the mall the other week and we saw tassel shoes?
Yes, because you're on trend for
Because
once.
I was ahead of trend. Right? Because I've been wearing tassel dress shoes for a year, and this year, for spring, they're out in the windows.
Yes, they are.
And what did I say? I've been tasseling since before tassels were popular.
You've been tasseling.
I've been tasseling for a while, Samantha. Right? And now I'm going to be super, but guess what? Now I'm a little bit like, meh. Well, I still love them,
Still.
but I'm just saying.
Stop it.
Right? Because I was the trend setter.
Yes, you were.
And normally, that's not my role.
That's not your gig.
That's not my gig.
No.
And I don't try to be.
No, because you hate everything new.
I hate all new things.
So the fact that your tassel shoes.
I like them to be tried. I like them to be tried, true, and tested
Yes,
first.
this is true.
And then I'll jump in.
Then you're like, yeah.
Yeah, hand me the tassels. But this time, I wore tassel shoes for a full year,
Yes,
and there wasn't a tassel shoe to be found.
Let's make it clear. It's on her shoe.
It's on my shoe.
Your tassels
are on my
her shoe.
Yeah, right on my shoes for a year before tassels came around.
Oh my God.
Isn't that weird?
That is so sad.
I know. It was
That you're
so-
part of a trend.
I'm the trend. I am the trend.
No, you're not.
Yeah, as
No, you're
seen
not.
on Lisa Gibson. I got my photo shoot coming up next week, Samantha.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. Feet only. Shoes.
Yeah.
Of course, I gotta have shoes on them, right? They're not just gonna be bare feet.
No, because you got ugly feet.
Well, I don't have the best feet.
No, you don't.
But I don't think any feet are good.
We, in Canada,
Yeah.
put butter on our bread when we make a sandwich.
Yeah. It goes bread, butter margarine,
Yeah.
meat,
Meat. More bread.
more bread.
Yeah.
And mayo, ketchup, whatever else you put on there, that's
Well,
all in
'cause-
between.
Because one of them had gone to a lodge in Ontario
Yeah.
to fish, and he got a ham sandwich with butter, and he thought that was really weird.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why are you putting butter on bread? Hi,
And
because
to
that's
me-
normal.
Right? Like, I will not have a sandwich if there's, we're out of butter. Well, we never would be out of butter or margarine. But hypothetically, if we ever were out of butter or margarine...
Hypothetically speaking, if it ever came where the Gibsons didn't have 2 of everything on hand, right? And we were out of butter or margarine, I probably would go without the sandwich.
Yep, you would.
Because it would just seem like you couldn't, it'd be like not having the meat.
Hi, you're not a monster.
Not a monster. You butter the bread. You were taught that at a young age. And it's not just for the grilled cheese, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the creamy coleslaw incident of 2019. Lisa's done something bad again.
The moral of the story is, who knew it was roughage? Who knew?
Damn it!
Who knew?
It's cabbage!
As Mike said, it's 2 different types of cabbage, it's carrots, and it's coleslaw dressing. And you never thought it would be roughage? Nope, but I certainly do now. Thou shalt not eat an awful lot of it at one time.
Oh my god, how do you not know that?
I don't.
How did you get to be almost 50?
Samantha, if I had known what its potential hazard was,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been eating it to the extent that I did. I was like eating huge amounts because I was like, I love creamy coleslaw.
Yes.
Yum, 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 yum. Oh. For days.
For days.
Right? Because you know the one thing we like to do with this podcast is just be brutally honest.
Yeah,
right?
why not, hey?
It's roughage.
Oh my god.
Careful.
So bad.
They should put like a disclaimer, a warning
Well, they need
label.
a warning label, yeah.
Right? Don't eat the whole container. Don't eat the whole bag.
You know what? It's the peanuts all over again.
Right?
It's the peanuts.
The peanuts all over again, right? Yeah.
Oh, or
right?
the watermelon because it makes you pee.
The apple juice burns your pee, right? May cause harm to your lady parts, right?
You do not learn. You just don't learn.
I don't, because when I like something, I like it. I'm in. I'm in it to win it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
You know who I do feel bad for, though? I feel bad for Holly Hobby, Raggedy Ann and Andy. Because what happened to them? Like, what did we do with them after 1974?
They old, that's why.
Like, did we just put them in a box somewhere? Like, where is Holly Hobby? Where is Holly Hobby? I thought about this the other day. I'm like, oh my god, where has Holly Hobby been?
Oh my god, you're making me remember the whole premise of Toy Story.
Right? Because here's the thing with Holly Hobby and Raggedy Ann and Andy is that they really haven't made a comeback.
No.
Right?
The Cabbage Patch Kid did, though.
Everything else makes a comeback, but Holly Hobby.
Even Barbie made a comeback.
Yeah. So whereabouts are those 3? Where'd those 3 go?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's been keeping me up at night thinking, like, God, you know, like they were kind of like weathered and kind of like yucky to start off with. Like, where are they now? Like, are they just in a box under the bed?
No, they're in an attic.
They're in an attic that nobody cares about.
In an old toy box.
Right?
Laying there.
Like Stretch Armstrong made a comeback. Right? Silly Putty came back. Right?
Didn't Slinky make a comeback too?
Slinky made a comeback. The Chia Pet reinvented itself. Right? The Easy Bake Oven never went away.
That's true.
Where's Holly Hobby? Where is the Holly Hobby gone?
Oh my god, even the dolls that smell. Strawberry shortcake.
Right? She made a comeback. So that's my question. What has the world done with Holly Hobby and Raggedy Ann and Andy?
Poor Holly.
Oh, jeez.
It's complaint season. I declared that
Well,
last
it's
week.
getting warmer, so complain.
Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but we don't as human beings, we don't just try and decipher good smells. We try and decipher the bad smells too.
Yes, we do.
And that's what I've been doing on the bus lately.
Oh, God.
Trying to decipher, like, it's like a game I play with myself, like, first off, who's that smell? And what's the smell? Right? And who has that smell?
Oh
who's that smell? And what's that smell? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's hard. Sometimes I wish my bus ride was longer. Because I'm like, oh shit, I'm at my stop. And I didn't figure out who's that smell. Right? I don't know what's that smell. Right?
Who's that smell?
Who's that smell?
Okay, so if you figure it out, do you do anything about it?
Well, mentally I do. Mentally I'm like, oh, I thought you might have been that smell. Right?
Excuse me, the smell of barnyard belongs to.
It's the guy 3 rows up. I thought it might have been him. He was looking a little barnyardish today. Isn't that?
Oh my god.
So that's my new game.
Oh my god, the barnyard smell reminds me of where we used to work.
The fitting rooms used to smell like barnyard and hay that a horse peed on.
Yes, there's
right?
no reason to put carpet in
anywhere where dirty plus size feet are going.
Oh,
right?
God.
It was horrible.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Summer was the worst.
Remember, you'd go into the area and just be like, if I'm not back in 5, come get me. No, you're on your own.
The smell has killed you.
Oh, just like waft. Right? It's like you walk. Remember, we used to say, oh my God, we're so off track right now, friends. We used to say, so the fitting rooms were kind of separate, like a little separate area.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like you walked into the wall of ass. So you'd walk in, it was like a wall of ass. Oh. Right?
Oh my God, the air conditioning could not be high enough during the summer.
Never. Never,
hell.
ever. So that's what's happening on the bus.
All right.
Yeah.
So the name of the game,
right, is who's that smell?
Who's that smell?
Who's that smell? Right? First off, you need to establish what's that smell.
Yeah.
And then you need to establish who's that smell. Yeah. And then you're like, I thought it was you.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah. So that's some fun.
We're going to the highway.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop on the side of the highway. We're gonna wait for Jann to drive by.
And the reason why we decided to do that, friends of the podcast, was because again, another message came from Jann saying where she was en route to Saskatoon.
Yeah, she should never have done that.
No. Right? So part of the problem was that we didn't give enough thought into whether or not she was posting in real current time.
Yes.
Or she was just posting as in, I took these pictures earlier today.
Yes.
Okay. So we went and we had some lunch.
Quickly, because you
Wasn't
were like,
really happy with the lunch.
well, but it doesn't matter because you didn't want to sit for too long anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, because we didn't want to miss
We needed
Jann.
to get on the road.
Yeah, we need to get on the road.
She's here, and then we've got, it's like this long from
1 hour and
to
35
Saskatoon,
minutes based on
so
Google.
we have to get on the road.
We need to get on the road. We felt we had about a 30-minute time leeway.
I feel the reason why we were not totally successful in our attempts to flag down Jann off the highway is because your sign, there was no glitter.
No, my sign was perfect.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was a good sign.
Not as good as Oprah. I saw the Oprah sign.
Ugh.
It had glitter.
And I told you on the last podcast that we did, Samantha, I said, I don't know if I want to make a sign because what if my best sign days were behind me? And you said, they're not. You still have one more sign in you.
You know what?
But
I was wrong. So this is from the very small episode called Going to Find Jann Arden.
Yes, because she's one of our favorite Canadian singers.
Yes, because Lisa likes to stalk her.
I stalk her.
All the time.
Because I think she's my friend.
Social media.
Yeah.
That poor woman. She's like, oh, there she is again.
There she is again. Every now and then she'll humor me with a post.
But literally, guys, she had me standing on the side of the road
with
a sign, and I felt incredibly stupid.
It was fun.
And then we found out
she was already in town.
She was already in town.
We had missed her.
And I was frozen to death.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you were fine.
No, I was not.
You were fine.
No, I was not. Even before we got into the podcast, we've been arguing.
We've already had some issues. Here's the thing, friends of the podcast. You all must have that one friend that sometimes some days just can't see eye to eye with.
You just want to throw a punch.
Yeah, because guess my one friend that is Samantha. And that's...
Shut up.
I think part of the problem, Samantha, is because it's minus 43 with the wind chill.
Lisa, do you want to tell them where we are right now?
Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. Normally, as you know, we podcast from the Lowe's parking lot, stealing their Wi-Fi. We have to change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you can't be in your car outside when it's minus 43, because you will die. So right now, we're in the parkade.
We're in a free parkade.
Stealing the free parking in the parkade.
Yes.
So we had to switch locations because it's a little bit warmer for Betty in the parkade.
Yes, she likes it a little bit better.
And it's a little bit warmer for us too, it seems.
Yeah. For kids.
Listen and listen carefully, Samantha.
I'm just saying.
Listen closely.
The bag is above your head.
It doesn't matter. Just keep talking. Okay? Here's the thing, Samantha. Oh my God, people.
I hate people.
Oh my God.
I am so sorry.
Just leave it alone.
Okay.
Stop looking at it. Look.
Okay.
Just, right? Can we just talk?
Yes, I'm
okay.
talking.
So when we lose all of our followers this week because you can't cope with the bug. Got him. He did, friends of the podcast.
He did now.
Bug his tits up.
So, yeah, I'm a screamer.
Oh. And I am a fixer. I am a fixer of all problems.
Yes, you are.
Right? The funny thing was, right, is I saw that bug. Like, I was like, as we were recording, remember I had like one eye on you, I had one eye on the bug, I had my phone case ready, right? Because I knew I was going to have to jump into action.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're piercing.
Yes, it was piercing.
Oh.
But it was funny.
It's embarrassing, Samantha.
I know. I can't help it. Maple bugs are disgusting.
They are, and you know what? Hi, they are hard to kill.
They are.
Like, I hit the hell out of that thing a few times.
Yes,
and it just kept on going. Like, it was almost like a baby cockroach, right? Just kept on coming back for more.
You know what I learned today
What?
at work? I literally can't write anymore. I can't write.
What do you mean?
I can't write. All I needed, because I was filling out, I had to do some paperwork and I was writing. I had to sign my name. I can't write anymore. I don't write. I type everything. I write nothing. I can't hold the pen. I hold the pen for 1 second. It's like the world's biggest exercise because I'm like, ow, 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 right? Ow, right? Ouch. That's not comfortable anymore. The pen does not fit into the grooves like it used to.
No, because we'd hardly ever use a pen anymore.
We hardly ever use a pen. And then I go to sign my name. I had to sign it 2 times. That's 2 completely different Lisa Gibsons right there. I'm like, oh my God, if I was like in a court of law right now, they'd be like, which one is the real one? Good question.
Good, yeah.
Right? I can't write. I wonder, friends of the podcast, anybody else not able to write anymore? I feel like I need to take like a cursive course or something. Cursive for dummies, for adult dummies.
Yes, because you forgot how to write.
I forgot completely how to write.
Well, because everything's on your phone or it's on a laptop or whatever.
Right, like I know I'm the fastest thumb typer. Right, I'm double thumb type. Boom, 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 super fast. But when I got to write, oh geez, it's not good.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Good.
Krispy Kremes, again, new flavors.
I know.
I just
right?
feel like that's just mean. We don't have anything like that here, so I just feel like it's mean. But it's a lemon glazed donut and a pink lemon glazed donut.
I think it sounds so refreshing and delightful.
Right?
Like, can we not have a summer? We don't need it to be filled. That's the difference. So that's what Canada does. Canada takes a donut and we fill it to death.
Yes.
We don't need to fill it to death. We just want a little glaze.
Well, and this would be like it would be it's their beautifully light,
just
delightful
nice and light,
donut.
Right?
Yes.
Because dear the world, it's a summer donut for God's sakes. I don't need it heavy.
God.
Right?
Krispy Kreme has made a summer donut.
Right? Now, donuts, there's a summer donut.
Oh my God.
And Canada we do not have a summer donut because the chocolate dip, not a summer donut.
No.
Even the sprinkle, not a summer donut.
Boston cream, not a summer donut.
Not a summer donut. Dear Canada, do you know we don't have summer donuts here? And why don't we? Why is there no summer donuts?
We don't have summer donuts.
Why can't we have a summer donut? Why can't we have a lemonade donut?
Okay, I don't know if there's a Krispy Kreme in Canada, but if there is one, people, you're lucky.
I don't think there is. I don't know.
There isn't anything near us.
No.
But I feel that they would give Timmy's a run for their money.
I think they'd kick Timmy's ass because they got summer donuts.
They got summer donuts.
Oh, and then they would have summer Timbits too.
Right?
Oh.
But it wouldn't be a Timbit. It would be a Krispy Kreme donut hole.
That's fine. It can be whatever. It can just be a bit. Just call it a hole. It doesn't matter.
Huh.
Doesn't matter, right? What is missing? The big takeaway, Samantha, has to be the summer donut. Why do we not have summer donuts?
I think that's a bigger takeaway. You're
oh my God, maybe
right.
we need to open up a summer donut food truck. Oh my God, maybe the Boo Baby Bakery needs to have summer donuts.
Oh my God!
And on Saturday mornings we can make them ourselves. Yes! Yes, we can. Yes, we can make our own donuts, mini donuts.
You're doing this all by yourself.
That's fine. I will be the donut maker at the Boom Baby Bakery.
Oh my God.
Yes.
We can have donuts at this Boom Baby Bakery and they'll be summer flavored.
From 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. They're just only for 2 hours Saturday mornings because they're going to go fast.
They're quick.
Right? We got other meals to make, right? We can't be just doing donuts all day. We got other meals to be making. Right? There we go. God. I think summer donuts, okay, it's in there. Summer donuts being served at the Boom Summer mini donuts.
Well, and I don't think the watermelon, when it came out last couple of months, not the best.
I don't think we've seen the best watermelon yet.
Well, because watermelon is typically only a summer fruit.
Yeah.
So if you're buying watermelon in like the spring or winter, you get what you get.
You know what? I think that's the problem. Is I think that that's the issue with the watermelon. I think we see it cut up the way that we like it because that's how we appreciate our watermelon already prepared by others.
Yes.
Right?
I like all things in the grocery store prepared by others.
That's the way to do it, right? If you're going to do it, like, let's be honest here, right? If you're going to pick or choose, as much as I love cooking and the Boom Baby Bakery and Cafe, if I can get it prepared by others, I still like that a little bit better.
I love it way more.
Right?
Like, let's be serious.
I think prepared by others means it's prepared by others because we didn't want it to go bad and have to throw it away. So others are preparing it for you at the end of its life cycle.
At the end of its life cycle. So fruit has a life cycle.
I think it has a life cycle. Yeah.
I agree. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
But you know what else is fantastic?
Tell me.
They kicked Mr. Freezy to the curb.
Oh my God. Don't you dare start off with, do you know what else is fantastic? To just drop that. Ever. That is all. You
yes.
did not.
You took personal offense to everybody that kicked Mr. Freezy.
I had to stop replying.
To the curb.
I had to stop replying. Right? Because I'm like, you know what? I can't even type anymore through the tears. Right? How do I keep typing as I'm dabbing my eyes?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Everybody's favorite. Oh, it was good enough for you when you were like a kid. But once we become an adult, nobody wants that. Nobody wants the little cut on the side of their mouth. Oh, no. Just deal with it.
And apparently in the States, they call them Otter Pops. Or is it a section of the States they call them Otter Pops? I don't know. It was a strange name.
I don't know. You know what? To me, Samantha, it was right up there with the Elf debacle. It blew up like Elf did when everybody all of a sudden hated Elf.
Yes, everybody did hate Elf.
Now everybody hates a Freezy. It's just, except for my buddy Dwayne Wyatt.
Yes.
That's Freezy's. I'm like, oh, hallelujah. Thank you. Right? It's just ice. You're right. It's just ice that brings you joy.
That brings you joy, yeah. Makes your tongue purple, blue, orange, red.
So fun. I have breaking friggin' news.
Really?
Yeah. So today at work, we were celebrating somebody's birthday, and one of the ladies that I work with, she brought popcorn. And you know how, like, popcorn's not my thing, right? That's your thing?
Yes.
But she brought it. Everybody had their own little individual bag of popcorn. And I tried it, right? Cause I need a little snack, right? You know me, got like a snack. Tried it. I'm like, oh my God, is this ever good? So then I went to her office and I said to her, like, hey, what's with the popcorn? It was so good. It was the best popcorn I've ever had. And I'm not even joking. And this, you know what she said? She made it with vegan oil.
What's vegan oil?
It's like a special oil that the vegans use. Samantha,
really?
I think I'm a vegan.
No, you're not.
I think I am. I reacted so positively to vegan stuff that I think I'm vegan.
Okay, so if you're a vegan,
I'm just new at this. So don't get all quizzy on me. I'm just new at this. Don't start getting all quizzy. I'm just new. I don't need schooly. I don't need quizzy, and I don't need bully. I'm just new.
I would never bully you about being a vegan.
I
have enough information to know that to be a vegan, Lisa, means you don't eat
Samantha,
meat.
I have just revealed my first step towards veganism.
Vegan oil popcorn.
It was so good.
That's your one step closer to being a vegan.
One step closer to being a vegan. And we've already said that, we've said in previous podcasts that we think that those vegans are like better people than us.
They probably are.
Right? So, look at me.
But Okay, then
Moving
don't
on
ever
up.
have another. You can't eat salmon. You can't eat steak. There's no more pork sliders for you. There's not a hamburger or a hot dog in your future.
Listen,
and there ain't no more eggs. So your diet officially has gone to hell.
Samantha, right? We don't need to be all crazy. I said I'm just starting. Right? I'm just picking.
I'm having way too much fun with this. Okay, Lisa, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Right? I think I might be. I think I'm gonna try like a vegan yogurt.
What?
I don't know. Can't I just do like a vegan egg? If I can do a vegan popcorn,
there's no vegan eggs.
Can I do like
insane?
Can I do a vegan pork slider?
No, because then it's like tofu.
But how come I can do vegan popcorn, but I can't do vegan other stuff?
Because popcorn is technically corn, so it's a vegetable. So of course it's vegan, and she used vegan oil, which means that it's probably like plant-based or maybe nut-based.
I'm like 6 degrees from veganism.
No, you're like 600 degrees away from veganism.
No, and I think the chicken I had for supper was vegan.
No, it's not, because chicken is not vegan.
It tasted different. It tasted better than normal.
It's not vegan unless, okay, was it soy? Was it tofu? Because if you ate tofu chicken, then yeah, it was vegan.
No, it didn't say tofu. It just said chicken.
Yeah, because it's chicken.
Right? It just said chicken. Right?
You're really letting down Jann Arden right now.
But
so
maybe, not really, because I'm
talking.
I'm trying so hard to become a vegan.
No, you're not.
And if the popcorn
You just ate chicken for supper.
I know, but I had popcorn for snack.
Congratulations,
popcorn.
you had a vegan snack.
Am I a part-time vegan?
You're not even part-time. You're like an occasional habiter of veganism. You're not even you're like a smidge. You're like a gnat. You're like a gnat.
Listen,
you're a bug.
Am I more
you're
vegan
a bug
than you?
Sitting on a vegetable.
Am I more vegan than you?
Probably, because I'm not trying to be a vegan. I'm not trying to be vegan.
I didn't think I was either till I ate the popcorn.
Oh my God, you're so weird.
Oh my goodness. You know what, Samantha? We need to say to each their own, because we got schooled by our friend Cameron Parker. We have not heard from Mr. Cameron Parker in a while.
No, we have not.
And out he came.
Out he came.
Out he came. He listens to the podcast every week. And this week he did not like something that his two friends in Saskatchewan were discussing.
I know.
Right? You want to tell the friends of the podcast? They may have read about it.
Yes, because he was
I think he took a billboard out.
I think he might have. He schooled us on the crocs that we dislike intensely.
He certainly did, right?
He's like, ladies, they're not made of plastic. They're made of rubber.
And
is
Lisa,
that better? Is that better?
I'm putting tires on my feet, Cameron Parker. I don't know, right?
I don't know either.
I understood his whole thing was, don't knock it if you haven't tried it.
True.
I'm like, fair enough, right? That's narrow-minded of us.
It is.
However, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God.
And then Caroline Johnson posts a picture of like a punked rock croc. What about this croc? What about no crocs? Going back to no crocs. Like,
oh my God.
What about no crocs?
But
now there's a part of me that wants to try a pair, just because now I think, God, what if we are missing out on the ugliest shoe phase?
Oh my God.
Like, what if we're missing out?
Really?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't think I can do it.
Oh my God. Okay, if I'm gonna be forced to buy a pair of Crocs,
maybe we should get a pair for when we go to the lake.
I'm only wearing them at the lake.
Let's get a pair of lake Crocs, shall we?
And wear them into the lake and hope they float away far away.
And then we'll have an issue with the strap, because apparently it wasn't very sturdy because it didn't keep the croc on my foot. Maybe that's what we should do, Samantha. Maybe we should challenge ourselves, and on our first trip to the lake, we buy some lake Crocs. Right?
Okay.
Some people, if you were in prison, they're called shower shoes. Right?
Or if you go to camp, they're a shower shoe.
They're a shower shoe. Right? But maybe we just need to try it.
Well, I'm not convinced, so.
I'm not convinced. Can you buy them at the dollar store?
Oh, God, I hope so.
Okay. I don't want to, because I don't want to spend very much money.
I don't want to spend a lot of money either.
Not on those guys. That's for sure.
But people are like, I wear them gardening. Fair enough.
Fair enough. You know what? Like, fair enough. So you know what? I will recant and say we maybe were sounding a little narrow-minded. Ish. Sorry, that's just my nose growing as Pinocchio speaks.
Yeah.
You can't make me like something that I don't like.
It's still a plastic,
rubber
shoe.
What I love is that Cameron Parker took the time to school us. I love that, right? I love a good schooling, eh? Right? I love a good schooling.
I just laughed and I'm like, you can't convince me that Crocs are a good shoe.
No. I don't think I'm convinced yet.
I'm not.
But we're teetering on testing them.
I will test.
I might
but I'm
test.
not going to commit to wearing them like all the time because that's just wrong.
They have to stink.
It's rubber, plastic rubber.
There's no way that they can't stink.
They're not properly insulated. There's no ventilation.
Well, yeah, there is. There's those holes.
It doesn't matter. It's still stinky. That's disgusting.
Oh, that's too funny.
Okay, fine. We'll test it. We're
going to test it out.
Under duress.
Under duress. But you know what? Because we don't want to say that we don't, right? We don't put our money where our mouth is, Samantha.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I go on Saturday to get my hair cut.
Yes, because it looks like you need a shave.
I need something.
Yeah. You have no hair to cut, but that's okay.
I do too.
You don't. Oh my God, Lisa, stop.
Samantha.
We need to stop talking about hair.
Oh, I know, right? People unsubscribe.
Oh my God, we fell back into it. We
fell
suck.
back in. I'm sorry. You know what?
God.
You know what? There's not a lot of excitement in my life. And when it's a hair cutting week, I'm pretty damn pumped. So guess what, friends of the podcast? You're going to have to just deal with it.
Right? Friends of the podcast, we know. Don't tell us. We already know.
We're sorry.
We will only talk about hair for another 2 minutes.
Right? Okay. Right? Set the timer. Sunday morning, I had a little bit of spare time. So I decided, right? I gave in. And you know how there's all those commercials for Noom?
Yes.
I looked into Noom.
Mm-hmm.
I did the big questionnaire and I'm like, hey, it's getting really long. You're losing me. Because they claim it's all psychological, right? That's how they fix you. Right?
Oh, okay,
They
cool.
They fix your mind. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Nobody's ever said that my mind is great, so it can be fixed. So I'm doing it, and then all of a sudden, they want me to pay.
Oh.
I'm not buying your food. What am I paying for? Just your words on a computer screen? Come on, Noom. We need to do better than that.
Oh my God, seriously. I honestly think Noom is a cult. So
yeah, and they want your money.
That's my thoughts. Yeah,
and
that want your money.
Yeah, because I'm not buying their food. And I'm like, okay, you're just telling me this is all for my brain and I'm just going to read stuff. So why do I got to buy that?
So you answer a questionnaire. Hopefully you're doing it realistically or
fairly
truthfully.
Realistically, fairly truthfully.
I mean, to be honest, given your track record of always lead with a lie first,
right?
How truthful were you?
You know what question throws me is the lifestyle you lead. Is it sedentary? Well, I don't even know what that means, right? That sounds like a rock.
Sedentary means you sit a lot.
Well, everybody sits a lot. It's been COVID for the last 2 years, for Christ's sakes. Of course, we're sedentary, right? God, like what type of, are you super active? Well, would I be joining the Noom cult if I was super active? Would I be worried about my muffin top if I was super active going to the gym 5 times a week? Probably not.
Probably not.
So I'm probably leaning a little bit more towards sedentary with walking when I'm forced to.
Oh my God.
Right? With forced walking. Hello, Samantha.
Lisa.
What the hell is happening with you?
What?
I'm looking at you.
I look fabulous. Don't even say anything.
Friends of the podcast, I got to paint the picture because you can't see her like I can.
Don't paint the picture.
I'm painting the picture. She's looking good. She's looking good.
I'm looking good.
You're looking good. However.
Well, thank God.
Can I mention? You got new glasses.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing some new glasses, Samantha. Sexy specs.
That's not what you called them, Lisa.
I didn't. I called them Harry Carey glasses.
If anybody knows who that is, you just gotta Google it.
Right? That's all you gotta do, right?
You're
just
so
Google.
rude. You're so rude.
I'm not that rude. It's just an observation.
Really?
Yeah. Right?
I like them.
That's all that matters. You gotta wear them.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what I think.
That's okay, because the funny story, when I was looking for glasses, I was sending you pictures,
yes.
and I was sending John pictures, and when I sent him the picture of me wearing these glasses, he thought it was a joke. And I'm like, well, that's not going to be great.
But this is how strong of a woman you are, Samantha. You went with them anyways.
I did.
They weren't my pick either. I'm like, they seem really big. I'm afraid that they're too big for your face. And your boyfriend thought they were a joke, and you're like, and I'll take them.
And I'll take them.
These are the ones for sure. The ones nobody is approving of. The ones everybody's kind of making a little fun of. These are the ones for me.
That just means that I should get them.
That's because that's how you roll, right?
Yeah, that is how I roll.
How you roll. Right? You don't care what others think.
I ask for your opinion and do the total opposite.
You ask for our opinion, and then it's like, I think you make your decision before I even reply. Right? Because I'm like, you're like, you send 4 pictures, and you're like, which one? I'm like, like 1 and 3, and you're like, really? Because I'm more 2 and 4. I'm like, not sure why I'm playing this game right now. But here I am. On bated breath, waiting for the next decision to be made. Right?
You will be needed, but not needed.
Yeah, what I'm doing is you are just, it's a friendship thing, right? Thou shalt ask the friend for their advice. Thou friend shall giveth. That's
and
what it
I
was.
will never taketh.
I knew that. I'm like, Mike's like, is she gonna really listen? I'm like, you know Sam, right? Like, nope. She's not going to. I said, but nobody in their right mind goes to buy glasses without asking somebody what they think.
Exactly.
Right? Even though there's somebody there telling you what they think. But they are thinking that everything is good.
Yes.
The other day, we're driving to work. Okay? We're driving in the little clown car. Mike's driving.
Uh-huh.
We're on, one of the side streets from our place before we get to the main roads. All of a sudden, he accelerates and swerves. Oh my God. You did not just accelerate and swerve to hit a pigeon, did you? Oh my goodness. We don't do that. We don't purposely try and kill animals. Oh, well, guess what, Samantha? When they are a social nuisance to society, they don't contribute. I'm like, oh my God, they don't pay taxes, Mike. I'm like, you can't go around. You can't rev up and go to work. Well, he shouldn't be in the middle of the road, right? There's lots of trees. Why is he not in a tree? Shouldn't just be standing there. Oh, I am married to somebody who purposely tried to kill a pigeon with a car. He's like, I am not going to put our lives in jeopardy for that pigeon. That pigeon was not near us. We went to the pigeon. We went to the pigeon, Mike. You drove to the pigeon. And put your foot on the gas.
He needs help.
Oh my God.
He needs help.
I was so angry. He's like, oh great, so now you're protecting the pigeons? Now you care about the pigeons?
Oh.
He's like, what's one less pigeon? No, we can't take pigeon controlling the pigeon population into we can't take that into our control. That is not our job, is not to do that.
Oh my God.
Right? I was so angry.
He needs to calm down.
Right? Seems a little extreme. Seems a little extreme.
It does. Oh my God.
What type of week? It's been a highway to hell. It's been that week. You know why, Samantha? Because the 70 million hasn't been won yet.
No.
And I need it to be won.
Have you regurgitated it? Have you regurgitated our tickets?
We're back. Yeah, more money you owe. I got a tab for you.
Oh, I got a tab with Mom too.
Good, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, you're not getting out of it, right? You're paying up. I'll tell you that now.
I'm doubling down, but I'm not winning anything. So
no,
I'm just
we won nothing. We didn't even win a free ticket. So for Friday, right? I'll reinvest to put my money back in, and you'll owe half of it.
Good Lord.
But I'm so tired, right? Because it's so busy.
Because everybody wants a ticket.
Everybody wants a ticket. Canada's largest jackpot ever.
Yes.
Right? So crazy. And it's funny because, I get that the America, that they have bigger ones and they got their Powerball and it's like huge, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Ours ain't taxed.
No.
That 70 million goes in my pocket. Thank you very much. Right? You win.
And every time I see somebody who wins something and they're shown on the TV, all I think is, now people know who you are. And let's be honest, right? If we win 70 million, it comes, to quote my husband, headaches, hassles, and horse shit comes along with that. Right? Headaches, hassles, and horse shit comes along with $70 million. Headache,
hassles, and horse shit. Yeah. He wants no part of it. He wants no part of 70 million. And I'm thinking, guess what? Your name's not on the ticket, so don't worry. You got no part of 70 million, actually.
Oh my God.
Samantha does.
Headaches, hassles, and horseshit.
Headaches, hassles, and horseshit.
Oh my God, leave it to your husband.
I know, right? Nobody cares about the honey. So my boss and I were talking about that today. And I'm telling her, I'm like, you know what? It's going down as the dud of 2021. Nobody cares about the honey. This is what she says to me. Well, maybe we need to, maybe it's how we market it. Maybe we need to tell people, what would we use honey with? And she says to me, stone cold face. Well, what would you use honey on? I'm like, I don't know. I hate honey. She's like, maybe that's the problem. Do you think, Samantha, that the honey knows that I hate it? And that I'm giving off a negative karma, a bad vibe?
You are giving off a negative vibe about honey.
Around the honey display?
Yes, very much so.
I don't know. Because now I'm like, let's just sell this goddamn shit. And maybe it hears me say that.
Probably.
Right?
Yes.
So now I have to find a way to be positive about the honey. Because you know me, I'm not eating it, right? I'm allergic.
Yes, I know.
Right? So I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Trendy or not. I don't care about the bee. Right? I don't care. Would that bee ever do for me?
Nothing.
Right, exactly. All it did was introduce me to wasps, because then they just want to hurt you.
Wasps have nothing to do with bees.
But they kind of do, right? Because they're kind of like they are a mean, ugly cousin of the bee.
Okay.
Right? They are a mean, ugly cousin.
You know what? It's hard to follow your train of thought, because we went from selling honey to now thinking a wasp is the cousin of the bee.
Well, the wasp, they look like a bee. They're just not fluffy.
No, and they like to sting.
Yeah. The only goal that a wasp has is to maim you.
Yes, this is true.
That's all it wants to do, is to hurt everything around it.
The bees have a job.
The bees have a job. By all means, the bees have a job, right? But the wasps do not. But
I think you need to go into selling this honey with a more positive attitude.
Oh, I had a positive attitude till it started not selling. And now I'm just like, what the hell's with the honey?
I don't know.
I don't know. Samantha.
Huh?
I know right now friends of the podcast are thinking, God, she's just complaining today, but I got one more complaint.
Okay.
It's not really a complaint. It's an observation. Let's call it that. Lisa's observation, okay? It sounds more positive, doesn't it?
Yeah, yes, it does.
Why I'm just throwing this out there into the world. Why build the new barbecue if we're never going to use it?
You haven't used it yet?
Exactly. Nope. It just sits out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long has it been built?
It's been built for a whole week.
Is he waiting? Like, what is he waiting for?
For the perfect barbecue weather. It's too cold. It's too windy. Right? They're just hot dogs that we're wanting to cook on it. Right?
Oh, dear.
Oh, Samantha. But guess what? Thank God if I'm not the one who's excited about the barbecue, you know who is? Our dear friends, the pigeons. Because
Really?
we have a lovely new barbecue cover.
Yes.
And the other day, on Saturday, Mike heard the noises, right? You know, you do the noise. Yeah, right. Oh, that noise makes me throw up a little bit. Right? So anyways, Mike heard that noise. So he went out to the patio. And all of a sudden, there is this huge kerfuffle going on because the pigeons, they are canoodling under the barbecue cover. I see a tall man, a broom, and pigeons flapping to save their life.
Oh my God.
What
Are you
the
kidding
hell?
me?
What the fuck? Right? So now we have an expensive barbecue cover, not on the barbecue.
Not on the barbecue.
Because guess what? We did not buy a barbecue to give them a place to have sex, Lisa. No, we did not, Mike. Right? That's definitely not the purpose, right?
That is definitely not the purpose of your barbecue cover.
Definitely not the purpose of the barbecue.
Oh my God.
The cover is meant to keep the rain off and prevent it from the elements. It's not to give them a place to hide so they can do it. And people wonder right now why I eat O. Henry's for my lunch. That's how I tie it all back to the full circle moment, just like that.
God. Oh my God.
Just like that.
Oh my God, that is so funny. I could just see him wielding that broom.
Oh, and he was, He was, right? He was.
Oh my God, just hacking away at those poor pigeons.
I know. He says he's bound and determined. He's going to put a little bit of oven cleaner on a piece of bread.
Oh,
He said it won't kill them. It's just going to upset their stomach. And I'm like, so help me God. Number one, I don't want to know about it. Number two, if I see a sick pigeon on my patio, I'm going to lose my shit. And then you're going to see me with the broom, Mike Gibson.
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh my God.
Because he feels he's given them enough warning.
Yes.
And he has. But
Oh my
I don't
God.
know if upsetting their tummies is the way to go.
I don't think so.
Right?
But you know the problem is that I'm picturing all of this in my mind and I'm just thinking, oh my God, that is so funny. And then I have to ask, why do you guys still live there?
No, I don't know. Because I think deep down we're trailer park trash. Right? As my mother, if she was alive today, would be like, you are not supposed to still be living there 21 years later because we're lazy.
Yes, you're lazy.
Why?
We're all a little bit lazy. Moving sucks. Who wants to move?
Right? Once we're a certain age, it's like, oh God. Because now I'm like, I want to move, but it's like, oh God, do I want to move in the summer? No, I'd rather just deal with the summer.
Oh my God.
And then the
seriously?
fall comes, right? Well, right? Hi, do you want to pack up all your shit? No. Do you want to start looking at places? No. We looked at one place he didn't fit. I'm like, I'm done. I'm over this. Right? Right? I'm like, I'm over. Our next move needs to be separate.
No, don't say that.
I'm just joking. We'll never be separate, but
No, you will not. But
at
that's
least
okay.
not physically. In our hearts, maybe, but not physically.
Bye, guys.
Always a pleasure.
It should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.